want, what you want.
Hi, I'm Wayne from CrossFit by Overload, Murrieta. I'm one of the owners here. Love to show you our place. Why don't you come on in? Come on back. Let me show you the kids room. Here, the kids have their TVs, they have their video game stations, we have DVDs for them to play with, and we do have it monitored several times throughout the day. Okay, so this is our main lobby. This is kind of the meeting area that everyone gathers before class and after class, talks about the workout, just kind of gets themselves all fired up and ready to go out there. Why don't we come on out to where the magic happens. Welcome to the real CrossFit by Overload Murrieta. This is where dreams are made. This is where people are doing things they never thought that they could possibly do. This is where you're going to get fitter. This is where you're going to push the boundaries. We're going to do things like box jumps, rope climbing, pull-ups, things called muscle-ups on rings, lifting weights, flipping tires, jump roping, all sorts of things. These may be activities you may have done when you were younger. They may be things you've never done before. We have a whole bunch of different progressions. Everything is scalable. You're going to learn how to do these. Our coaches are going to keep you moving properly, and we're going to show you how to do these. And in a few short weeks, believe it or not, you'll be doing things that you never thought was possible. These are called plyo boxes. So we use these boxes quite a bit in CrossFit. There's an infinite number of workouts that you can do with them. You can do box jumps, you can do box step-ups, jump over, step up with weights. We're going to introduce you to most of these and all of these workouts. Again, remember, everything's scalable, so the whole goal is to keep you safe, keep you moving appropriately. Here's our rack of medicine balls. We use medicine balls for a bunch of different workouts as well. From things like med ball cleans to wall balls. Again, what are some of those movements? We're going to teach you those. But as you can see on some of these wall balls or med balls, they're all different weights. So tucked away in the corner here are ab mats. We use these a lot doing sit-ups, definitely to build that core strength. These are called parallettes, and we use these a lot in our gymnastics or our agility class. Our gymnastics coach has been teaching people gymnastics for well over 15 years, and so as you can see, we have quite a bit of them because he likes to definitely work on our core strength. Okay, so these bars right here, these are for our CrossFit Kids and our CrossFit Teens class. And what they are, they're adjustable bars that hook onto our infinity rig. And what this allows us to do is it allows us to adjust the pull-up rig depending upon the size of the child. Okay, so let me show you probably one of the crown jewels of our gym, our Rogue Infinity rigs. And these rigs right here, we can do pull-ups on them, we can do ring dips, we can do muscle-ups, we can do toes to bars, all the different types of workouts that we encounter. We kind of think about the people that came before us, and we do our best to pay homage to them. Okay, so one of the other neat things that we happen to have for our rig is we actually have our Rogue issued gymnastics rings. We use these rings a lot in doing ring dips and muscle ups and all sorts of other gymnastic movements. So this is a section where we keep all of our support bands. We use these bands quite a bit, doing different stretches for shoulders, arms, legs. We also use these primarily for modifications when we're trying to learn how to do the proper kipping pull-ups or just pull-ups in general. When I first started, I couldn't do a pull-up, so I had to use these bands. We wrap them around the bars and helps us do pull-ups. Over in this corner, we have racks for our ladies' bars. We actually happen to have buckets of high-quality collars, bunch of PVC pipes that we use a lot for stretching and warming up, tons of weights. Boxes, these are not box jumps. These are actually boxes that we use in our Olympic lifting class. And a bunch of smaller weights. And again, this is our Olympic lifting board. Okay, so this big blue mat, this is a gymnastics quality mat. We invested money in this for our gymnastics program. We use this mat quite a bit, especially the gymnastics program, because we're always doing some form of tumbling, handstand push-ups, handstand walks, push-ups, burpees, all sorts of different things on this mat, so it was well worth the investment. One of the most overlooked pieces of equipment in a lot of CrossFit gyms is the GHD machine. This machine is utilized in building core strength. We do a lot of GHD sit-ups, back extensions, hip extensions. This is one of the most important pieces of equipment in the gym, and we happen to have 6 of them. The whiteboard is an integral part of the CrossFit experience, and we take it very seriously at CrossFit Overload. Our coaches use this whiteboard to map out the workout, to go over skill set, to demonstrate and to diagram different body movement and components. We also keep scores of our members throughout the day. And in addition to that, is also incorporated all the hero workouts and all the benchmark girl workouts that are common in CrossFit. So hero workouts are done to honor fallen soldiers, and we keep track here. That's important to us. Supporting our troops and supporting our law enforcement and firefighters and servicemen is something that we take a lot of pride in. So this is our main lifting platform area. This platform area can house 20 athletes lifting with bars at any given time. Let me bring you in what we call the red room, obviously because it's painted red. In here we happen to have 10 rowers. Rowers are used quite a bit in CrossFit to build hip strength, core strength, endurance. We use an endurance class as well. Back here we actually happen to have a multitude of different weighted concrete stones. These are Atlas stones. Here's all of our kettlebells, our sandbags, our dumbbells, our ring bags, our yokes, our weighted vests. We have a whole bunch of those. I guess if you had to ask, this would be the strength area of CrossFit by Overload. Over here, actually, we have racks. A lot of our members like to have different shoes and different wraps, and this is where they keep their jump ropes and all their Olympic lifting shoes. And we do have a couple of benches for bench press that we do actually do a couple of times in CrossFit. We do a lot of running in CrossFit. This line right here is the start of our 200, our 400, our 800, and our 1600 meter course. We go out in the industrial park, we have a map all set out. You will get to know this line very well. Out here, we have our wall and our tires. We do a lot of tire flipping. I'm just kidding, we're not flipping, we're dragging those tires. These are the tires that we're flipping. We have more tires than we know what to do with. We picked this wall up at the 2010 CrossFit Games. So again, we don't know which games competitors were leaping over this wall, but we like to think that we do a pretty good justice when we get over it. So we've showed you all the toys that we actually offer here in the gym, but let me tell you what we really offer. We offer the best coaching in CrossFit. We have 12 dedicated coaches. All of our coaches are experts in what they do. And when I mean experts, I mean we don't have a coach that just teaches endurance. We have a coach who ran the Boston Marathon 4 times. We have an Olympic lifting coach who has a background in Olympic lifting. We have a gymnastics coach who's taught gymnastics for well over 15 years. We are voted the best gym in Murrieta by the Murrieta Patch, and there's a reason for that. All of our coaches have been here since the inception, and all of our members love CFO. We want you to be part of our family. We hope that you come by. Again, CrossFit Games, the fittest on earth. Come join us.